5:30. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, can I have a roll call, please?
Joe.
Here.
Cindy.
Here.
Dave. Dennis. Frank. Nancy. Here. Sue. Here.
In your packet, you see the previous minutes for November 2nd, 2015.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from November 2nd, 2015 with any changes and corrections.
Support.
We have a motion and support. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Bills. We look at the bills. The bills totaling $11,079.81.
Make a motion to pay the bills in the amount of $11,079.81.
Support.
I have a motion and support. Any discussion? Hearing none. Have a roll call, please.
Joe.
Yes.
Cindy.
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Frank.
Yes.
Nancy.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I couldn't hear. Yes.
Nancy. Sue. Yes. Motion carried.
I'm taking too much time.
Yeah.
The pages look good. Okay, Treasurer's report. See, we have general fund, 1109-378-61. Capital funds project, and our grand total is 2,865,465.04. Any questions? Building report.
Well, our construction to date in 2015 is $4,288,330, sorry. And the fees to date in 2015 are $32,310.
Any questions on the building report? Hearing none? Let's go to the library report.
Now the Clio Area Library is going to be a weekly stop for 3 different local group homes in the area. And we hosted the last event of the fall, which was made in Michigan. And this program was about farming and that featured live goats and rabbits. And then this Friday we're going to be laying new carpet in the teen area.
Thank you. Senior Center report.
We had a gain this last month of $328.35. We're still in the hole for the year, $708.31. I did run the numbers. October was the start of the new year with the millage. We had 349 seniors come through the door in October, over the age of 60 in Genesee County. As of 9 a.m. this morning, we had 406. So we are heading in the right direction. Hopefully we will keep this up and be able to hit our goal of 1,000 by March 31st. We're in full swing, getting ready for Christmas. Our Christmas dinner is Monday, December 7th, 5 o'clock for social hour. Dinner's at 5:30. Got the Rock of Ages Big Band coming in at 6 o'clock for entertainment. Tickets are $12. They're available at the front counter. We have some sponsors, which include Metalodge of Frankenmuth and Montrose, Cranberry Park, Independence Village, Safe Hands Warm Heart, Brady's Business Service, and Comfort Keepers. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys will be there. We'll have raffles and 50/50s and a silent auction and giveaways. And we'll have a Keurig coffee pot as well. We're giving away. Brand new, nice this one. So hopefully we'll see you guys there.
Question for you.
Yes,
Are
sir.
you communicating with the local churches on some of these events?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Fire Authority. actually the business that was conducted at the Fire Authority meeting. They had one important issue that I think needs to be put to the public, and I think you'll see it circulated amongst the press, that currently with some of the caregivers and the plants that are being grown on local establishments and residences especially have created a fire hazard and a smoke hazard, endangering some of the firefighters that respond to the calls. And you're going to hear more and more about this in the future, that there was a concern in the fire department. Did I miss anything there?
No, I know they're going to be working with, I believe, wasn't it State Rep Pam Ferris, on some of these issues, because some of the firefighters, because they're volunteers, if they go into and are working on one of those fires, they can ingest some of that smoke, and some of their real-time jobs are zero tolerance. So by trying to serve our community and keep them safe, they're jeopardizing, or could possibly jeopardize, their livelihood. So there is going to be some work done with some of our state representatives. So.
Okay, any questions about the Fire Authority? Hearing none, we'll go to the BDA report. And in your packet, you're going to see the amended 2015 budget, and the budget for 2016. I'll ask you to look at those. If you have any questions for me, please get those to me in the next week or so. See if we can respond to those, and then hopefully we can approve the amended 2015 budget and the 2016 budget for next year at the December 7th meeting. Also in your packet, you'll notice that Michelle gave you the invitation for the Business Development Authority Christmas lighting ceremony, open to the public. It's going to be located along Vienna, Linden, Peterson, Vienna Welcome Sign, Bridge Park Bridge, the I-75 overpass, and the Vienna Township Hall. We'll have the reception. Applebee's is sponsoring that. It all takes place Tuesday, November 24th, starting at 5:30 p.m. They're asking for an RSVP to the Business Development Authority. Attention, Janet. If there's any questions on it, you can give her a call. Supervisor's report. The comments that I'd like to make right now have something to do with our local assessment rolls and notices for assessment and our tax notices. We've contacted a professional firm to do those for us, and an actual cost savings or a break-even point with the township, and we're looking forward to this new adventure. The break they specifically got was in the postage that we pay. Postage is already budgeted, and the reduction we got offsets the cost of the mailings. We stuff the envelopes. There are no additional costs to us. The cost of the envelopes is borne by them, along with the paper. So that's one of the things for the supervisor to pass on. Nothing else on my end. Additions or changes to the agenda? Besides myself, does anybody have any additions or changes to the agenda? Number 6, we have a request for, I'll call it the standard request.
It's a BDA request for land use for the Memorial Gazebo project.
Thank you. Everybody hear that?
No.
It's a gazebo request on township property from the BDA, presented by Mr. Stadler. It's in your packet, and we'll add that as number 6 and talk about it then. Hearing no other changes. Correspondence. Comcast.
Yeah, there's a letter dated November 5th, 2015 to the supervisor, just informing the board of a channel lineup change basically taking channels, moving them to different packages. The letters in your packet.
Now's the time we set aside for public comment. Do you have any public comment tonight? Jocelyn for position?
I come just for your entertainment. Oh, I'm sorry. Later.
Later. Thank you. New business. Public hearing, GC MPC 2016 Public Service Application.
Okay, I'd like to open up the public hearing at 5:40. The public hearing deals with public service funds through CDBG, which is through the Genesee County Metropolitan Planning Commission. The funds available for Vienna Township for the next 3 years is approximately $13,801, divided equally amongst those 3 years. The projects that Vienna Township is able to use this money for include senior citizen services, child care services, health care services, nonprofit service agency activities, neighborhood organization assistance, job training, home buyer assistance, fair housing activities, education, public safety, homeless services, drug abuse counseling, and recreation. These funds need to be used in areas that service or we provide services to low and moderate income citizens. And at this time, I'd like to provide the public the opportunity to express any community development needs and propose any projects that you may have or would like to see that the board can take under consideration. Okay, does anyone, I'd like to now ask the public if they have any comments on any past CDBG activities. So at this time, I'd like to engage the board in any potential projects to be included in the CDBG application. I know the supervisor and I have talked, and I've also talked with the Genesee County Metropolitan Planning Commission. The senior citizen services are probably one of the most used areas for these funds. They can be used for anything, any operating for the senior citizen services. The other area that just kind of came up today was job training. We have farther down in our agenda a co-op position that we'll be talking about that we could use some of that money also to offset those salaries. So I guess other than that, I'd like to see if the board has any other ideas or thoughts, projects that they'd like to see.
I think them two are good choices.
You did a nice job in evaluating where we could use it.
Is that still in that certain area where we can
It-
spend money?
Well, it's either in that area, but actually these are public service activities. So as long as the activity helps, at least 51% of the people are low to moderate income. So the senior center obviously is an easy choice. In the township, we deal with the same low to moderate income citizens. So for those reasons, those are the only stipulations on this particular fund.
This is different than, I think we had the senior center rights and network
Yes.
deals.
Yes.
That's different.
Different funding, same program, just different funds. So does anybody else have any other discussion or thoughts? Okay, is there any other public comment? Any other public comment? public comment? Seeing and hearing no public comment at this time, I'd like to close the public hearing at 5:45.
Thank you. Item number 2, set public hearing 2016 fiscal year budgets, December 7th, 2015 at 5:30. Entertain a motion.
I so move that we set the budget hearing for December 7th at 5:30.
Support?
Any discussion? Hearing none. Signify by saying yes or aye.
Aye.
Adopted. No, same sign. Okay. Item number 3, 2015-2016 co-op position. You heard Cindy talk about the opportunity to utilize some of the funds under the CDBG 2016 public grants. We have the opportunity to bring a young person in. We've contacted Mr. Spears from the Ohio School District, and along with Mr. Thompson, the coordinator of the events, we've interviewed several people for the position. We'll have some hours that go towards school time, and some hours where minimum wage will be available. Allocated approximately 13 to 15 hours a week. 8 of those will be paid. And we're looking for the board's approval in that particular area. We feel it's a great time with an election year coming up, with taxes going out, for young people to get involved in local government. Reaching out to the school district is one of the important issues that we have a responsibility for. So, I entertain a motion to open up the 2015-2016 co-op position with the Ohio School District.
Are you wanting to fill it with the young lady's name and resume that's in her packet? Lacey Dupinoy?
You think that's a necessity, or should we just leave it open in case she opts out? I would think leaving it open for the opportunity.
Probably a good idea.
Doesn't hurt to list her name either. Go ahead, Frank.
I just, the first sentence there, I'm a little confused here as to why Vienna Township would be a co-op position with the Cloud Police Department.
This was,
Well, that was a little communication error on my part with the school district, and I think they misunderstood my exact name. Happens to be within the entire township office. Police department happens to be located here, but it's not in the area.
there was actually a couple of the applicants that had the same thing on there. So there was just a miscommunication.
We're past that now. So I'll entertain a motion to create that position.
I'd like to make a motion to create the 2015-2016 co-op position with a student from Ohio High School.
Support.
There's a motion and support. Any discussion? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Dennis?
Yes.
Frank?
Yes.
Nancy?
Yes.
Sue?
Yes.
Joe?
Yes.
Cindy?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 4. We happen to have a young man in our area that's achieved the rank of Eagle Scout. And on November 22nd at 2 o'clock, they'll have a Eagle Scout Court of Honor at the West Vienna United Methodist Church. And this young man has done work in our community to earn that recognition. And I'd like to propose a resolution recognizing Stephen C. Maneke, M-A-N-E-K-E, as a Eagle Scout.
I'd like to make a motion to adopt Resolution 11-16-15-15, recognition of Stephen C. Maneke.
Second that.
We have support. Motion and support. Do we have any discussion on this? Hearing none, I'd like a roll call, please.
Frank?
Yes. Yes.
Nancy?
Yes.
Sue?
Yes.
Joe?
Yes.
Cindy?
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item 5, fee resolution, 11/16/15/16. In your packet, you'll notice that we have a fee schedule. Part of our ongoing process in Vienna Township is to examine the fee schedules to see if they're current, make sure that we don't have any overlaps, and that we don't miss anything. And our building department has done a great job in finding these things out along with the staff, the water and sewer, and the treasury department. And some of the fees that we have in there are being changed. If you look at your pages, there are quite a few. We changed the verbiage. Let's see.
Which ones are being changed?
I've lost my place. Michelle, could you be assistant for me,
Yes,
please?
page 1 of resolution 11/16/15/16, under mechanical fees. Right column, fire suppression plan review, $65. It came to our attention that we've always had the plan review, but it wasn't detailed, and our mechanical inspector charged for it, but it wasn't detailed in our resolution. So that's a new fee to our resolution, but not new to our customers or what our fees are. Down just a little ways from there, 4 from the bottom, under inspections for mechanical fees, there was a typo. Every other permit fee is 45, and the old resolution, it was detailed as 40, so that just brings it to 45, which is what it should be. Page 2, under plan review service fee schedule, the previous resolution had the volume by cubic feet rather than square feet, and so that's not how we measure volume on our buildings. So the plan review has been changed to be more in line with surrounding areas and go based on square feet. And then on the last page, the $10 fee that the county was collecting for water and sending to the township, they're no longer collecting. It's something we approved in our sewer and water maintenance agreement, so it's been removed. And then the last proposed change, which is not on your current schedule, we'll have to add it, under miscellaneous fees. We currently have charged a $50 fee for an electronic bulk tax file. This is the fee for us to send a large file to mortgage companies so that they get their tax bills in a mass. They tell us which parcels, we collect them and send them electronically, and it's a $50 fee. Again, something we've always charged, just not something that was on the schedule. Those are all the changes.
Michelle, as always, thank you. So I entertain a motion for the fee changes, right?
Going back to the plan review services, we changed it from cubic feet to square feet. Would that indicate that the term volume should be area?
Yes. I don't.
Volume goes with cubic
Is that
and
area?
area
So,
is
choose
square
the
feet.
area.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to adversely affect anything by changing it.
No.
So entertain a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to adopt resolution 11-16-15-16 fee schedule with changes as mentioned during discussion.
Support.
Support.
Thank you. Any more discussion? Hearing none, I need another roll call, please.
Nancy?
Yes.
Sue?
Yes.
Joe?
Yes.
Cindy?
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes.
Frank?
Yes.
Motion carried.
I'd just like to add on that part of that discussion had to do with fees that we collect were the same as the charges we were paying out. And that's one of the reasons that departments caught those. Item number 6 is as you look in your packet, you see the gazebo. The BDA is recommending that or requesting that we utilize the space. You look at your map, and it's, for easy reference, east of the driveway on the east side of the building. Gazebo could be utilized at any time by the arts and crafts area, by weddings, or any utilization that someone wants to come to the township. No cost to us. $30,000 has been allocated by the BDA to construct that and maintain it. They just need permission from us in the form of a resolution allowing that space to be occupied by that. So we know that the Art Society would probably use it for their shows because it's in close proximity. Put that in the form of a motion, please, to utilize that property by the BDA for a gazebo 14 by 20.
I would make that motion.
I support.
We have support. Do we have any discussion?
How far back is it off the road?
Mr. Stadler, could you answer that question?
What is that?
How far back is it going to be set?
We're going to have to figure that out. That hasn't been determined as yet.
Probably at time with the building department to make sure that we follow all the rules and regulations.
Matter of fact, the engineer that we have, he's going to help us on that.
Any other discussion?
So is this particular design that you have listed?
Matter of fact, that's all vinyl,
Good.
so
No
it's
maintenance.
pretty impervious to any,
Not going to go with the one about donating the boards?
yes, yes.
Still going to do that?
$25 per board, yeah. That's for anybody who wants to put their name in as a memorial. And I think we got a lot of those people in the township.
Any other discussion? Nice idea. Can I have a roll call, please?
Sue,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
Dennis,
Yes.
Frank,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
motion carried.
Thank you.
At this time, we have time set aside for public comment. Stella, excuse me, could you please get up, give your name and address, please? I don't know you.
Stella Dewar, 3323 Field Road, file. I know a while back you were talking about getting some hearing devices. Well, tonight we have a lady here who's going like this in case nobody noticed.
You did.
How soon are we getting them in? Don't have to answer that. Okay. And I haven't talked to Teresa about this because I want the township, which is actually the person that runs the senior center. And this was given to the volunteers. Volunteers need to be here when scheduled. They need to be working their assigned jobs. Volunteers who do not show up screw up everybody's schedule. Volunteers who cannot perform their duties will be asked to leave. Socializing can be done after your shift. Volunteers can make or break us. For those who come when scheduled and do their jobs, I want to thank you. You are a treasure for us. Teresa. Well, this is fine on the front, you know, looks pretty good. Screw up whose jobs? Not the best language to be using to volunteers who do your work at this center and who have taken exception to that. And when you say that socializing should be done after your shift, I say that's part of the volunteer's job. If they aren't out there talking to the public, getting them interested in different things we have going on, they're not going to come back because we've already got a name, you know, in the area for what our center is. And it's not a good name. And we need to change that. We have to be out there for the public. And I do believe volunteers can make or break that center. And right now, it could break it. One more thing. And this question I'd like answered, Cindy. Are we going to get a new assistant director? And if we are, you better be ready for the repercussions. You weren't here, but Nancy can tell you what happened with one director that filled this whole place because nobody knew what was going on. And when you keep people in the dark, it's not good. And we've heard too many rumors, and we need answers down there. Thank you.
You said you wanted an answer, those Stella.
Well, you always tell me I can't have an answer.
But you said you wanted an answer.
I do.
I'd say the answer right now is we can't answer that question.
I knew that. Joe, you sucker me in there, aren't you?
We do appreciate your comments, Stella. Sometimes finding out things are what we find out. We find out things at the board meeting. We're well aware of what's going on at the senior center because of privacy issues. We'll end that part of the conversation right now. If you would want some more explanation, you might want to talk to Lois. That would be the first place I'd go. Any other public comment at this time? Hearing none, I'd look to board comment.
None.
Good.
Again, thank you all for your service. Meeting adjourned.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Or you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach
likes
your
you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.